Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Living the Dream, a show that celebrates ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Hear what motivated them to attain their goals, see which circumstances molded their character and turned them into everyday heroes. Learn more about this show and the hosts for Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod TV and radio on Facebook. Now here are your hosts, the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Kathleen O'Keefe Cannabis and Lori Boyle.
Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod Cook. And today we are going to do the second smoothie in our smoothie series. And this is going to be our Wicked Orange smoothie. Our last one was the Wicked Green smoothie. So again, I get to be the sous chef today, which I love because that means I get to eat while she's actually cutting everything up and putting it into the little blender, which she's going to explain to you. It's not really a blender. It is more than a blender. It's a super blender. So here we go with our Wicked Orange smoothie. And let me tell you what's going to be in it before we get started, and then you'll see us working with them. We have the orange. We have a sweet potato. We have ginger. And we have carrots. So these are a lot of the vegetables, the orange vegetables that you need and should have every day. So if you have a green smoothie in the morning that we did on our previous show, and you have an orange smoothie, let's say around noon, you've got all your green and your orange, beautiful vegetables, and it's like you just drank a rainbow.
It's kind of fun to do it that way. The green, you know, what the green is going to be, what the orange is going to be, and then we have a red one coming up. But first what we're going to do is the orange one, and I talked about the NutriBullet in the last segment, but this is like a blender, but it's even better than a blender because it makes it drinkable, which is something that a regular blender doesn't do. Right. And even the Ninja, you know, not to name names or anything, but the Ninja doesn't work as well as this little NutriBullet. So, and it makes kind of a small one. And if you're going to start juicing, you kind of want to start out small, make sure your stomach can handle it because it's a lot of fiber at one time. So if you start with a little one, and it doesn't really take a whole lot of vegetables, which you'll see. When we were at the store the other day, we went in to get carrots, but the easiest carrots to buy are these little organic ones that they call them baby carrots, but they're really sweet. Just regular carrots that they cut up like this, and they're already peeled. So I like to just maybe cut that into thirds if you can, because that's a good size for, let's see, can you see that? That's a good size for the little NutriBullet. It's like I said, it's not that big, so you have to be careful. And so we're just going to put in a few of these. Probably, let's see, maybe 5 or 6. Yeah.
So you know what was really amazing about the last, the Wicked Green drink that we did, Lori? You know, we poured it into small glasses and we were serving it to the audience, and a little girl came up. She must have been about 11. She goes, I want some. We were like, here, and she loved it. So this is definitely something that your children will drink.
They will, and the great part of this is you can drink your vegetables, even the ones you don't like. You can put ones you don't like that you know you should have, like kale, which is one of those things that I never eat it any other way. Yeah. So, and it is like a superfood. It's got a lot of a lot of vitamins and minerals in a really small package. So that's why it's a superfood.
Oh, and we should probably remind them also, Lori, that you want to go slowly. I'm sorry. You want to go slowly when you're first doing these drinks if you haven't done them before, because you're actually getting all the fiber from these vegetables. And you can get a little, you know, rumbling of the tummy. So you want to make sure that you do this slowly. Don't like drink the whole NutriBullet on the first try.
Exactly. It's a lot of fiber, so just think of that. Just, you know, get used to the fiber a little slowly. And the next one is going to be orange, an actual orange. I'll probably put in about half the orange because the orange is great too because it's got a lot of vitamin C. The carrots have a lot of retin and vitamin A, which is really, really good for you. And the other thing we're going to put in here is turmeric and flaxseed. And the turmeric actually is an anti-inflammatory. So if you can think of this smoothie as the anti-inflammatory smoothie, this is great for your body too, because what happens is if your body is inflamed, then your body produces white blood cells. And if it's not inflamed for any other reason other than maybe you're eating the wrong foods, it's going to attack healthy tissue, and that's how you end up with like an arthritis condition or any other kind of autoimmune disease. So, so inflammation is really, really bad, and you want to keep that down as much as possible. So, and this is a great smoothie for doing just that. So there's half the orange.
This is really good for you if you're athletic, if you're a runner, if you play tennis, golf, because you do get a little inflamed. Your muscles get inflamed when they're holding lactic acid from exertion. This will help you to get rid of it.
Get rid of that for you.
And we're going to try real hard not to get one of Lori's fingers in there.
And we're going to put
That's
some
the
ginger.
protein.
Yeah, right.
By the way, if you want to add, if you are a bodybuilder or an athlete and you need more protein in your drinks, just add a teaspoon or a tablespoon of peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter. You're all set.
Or even the protein powder. You know, you can mix that in. You can really make it anything you want.
Your
you can
signature.
get liquid vitamin. I do that too sometimes. I take a liquid vitamin and it's like a tablespoon every day. I put the tablespoon in here. So you can really make it anything you want, and actually you can just go to your refrigerator and see what you got.
We do that all the time.
Right.
Yes, yes,
exactly.
Yes, for sure. So you could turn this, easily turn this. We have a very hungry fly in the studio, and we've been trying to catch him, but he's darn fast. So what I was going to say is you can make. We're calling this our Wicked Orange Smoothie, and the other one was the Wicked Green Drink. You can name it, call it anything you want, make it your drink.
It can just be whatever's in your refrigerator drink. So, and then ginger.
Ooh,
ginger is really good for you. Can you smell it?
Yes.
The ginger?
Oh, it smells wonderful.
It does smell really good. But you only want a little bit because a little bit goes a long way with ginger. And for this amount, I think that is probably
That should
plenty.
do it. You can add more if you want. My husband would probably do half of that. And
it comes in a little root. I think I showed you this in the beginning, but you can just get this in the grocery store. You can get the prepared ginger, right? It's already grated,
you can
dried and things like that. You can put that in there if you want.
But fresh is
whatever
good.
makes it easier for you. So now we can take these sweet potatoes, and I'll put them in here too, and a little turmeric. We can put some of that in, and then this flaxseed. The flaxseed is high in omega-3s, which is good for your brain and
your hair.
Your hair, everything. So, okay, I'll take that.
I mean, I really do want to be smart, but I'm vain. I want to look good too.
Well, that's the thing about being healthy is when you're really healthy, you look good. You can't help you can't help it but look better. So that's probably enough of the flaxseed even.
Yeah.
So,
and if, like we said before, if you're new at doing this, you may want to use even a little less flaxseed simply because it's really going to be stimulating.
Exactly. There's a lot of fiber in this, and the other thing about it being high in fiber, it's super low in calories. So if you're dieting, this is a perfect drink for you to have because it's low in calories, high in fiber. It'll fill you up. So after we put in all the ingredients, now we're going to do the water. And again, you got to look for this max line.
The little max
keep
line.
losing it. It's right here. It's about this high, and you don't want to exceed the water in the drink, that max line. So we're just going to fill it up. I'm going to watch that max line carefully because if you do it higher than that, the chances are it's going to leak all over you and all over your counter and all over
It's
the
going
floor.
to be a mess.
It's going to be a big mess. So that's one thing to look for. The second thing to look for is to make sure that you put this blade on correctly, because that's another thing that can go on cockeyed. It's called cross thread the screw on top. But if you get it, you have to get it on really, really straight. So that's on, and it's on tight. That's the other thing, because you got to turn this over. So now I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to line it up with the tabs, and I'm going to press it down and turn it, and it's going to just go on. It's going to be noisy though, so give us a sec.
Okay. Watch the beautiful colors.
Right.
That one was even quicker than the
enough.
first one.
Yeah.
The Wicked Green drink took a little bit longer because it had more chunky stuff in it, but this one's going to be a whole lot smoother, quicker, because it's got soft bodies in it.
And the other thing you can do if you want is you can put some ice in it.
Oh yeah, that's really good
before you blend
too.
it up, and it'll be really cold. So, and you're putting water in it anyway, so you're not diluting the drink at all. So.
This smells like an orange sickle. That's good, because we have our
our
audience
guests.
is waiting to drink some too.
right.
So we want to make sure we have enough left for them. And
So here's to the
that smells
orange,
really, really good.
Wicked orange smoothie, and we hope you enjoy one yourself.
Until next time, when we do another smoothie, so you don't want to miss that.
That's right. Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you for joining Lori Boyle and Kathleen Cat O'Keefe Cannabis on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for our show updates, and join us next time when we showcase more everyday heroes.